Hey there, Todd Hussey with Colorado Partners. I'm here with Amy Klein, the co-founder and president of Sagewood Group. Hey, Amy.
Hi, Todd. How are you?
So everyone knows 2 or 3 minutes we talk about the new world, digital business transformation, cloud, which Amy and her team are experts. And Amy, um, we have seen obviously clients of all shapes, sizes, types, take the first step of digital business transformation, which is enabling a remote workforce. They are seeing the advantages of that. The CFO is seeing that, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't read enough about how CFOs are seeing that first step is a CFO's dream. Is that when you're talking to CFOs? And you and I just had a conversation with a CFO not too long ago about this. Tell me about
Right?
that.
Well, it's not just on rent, which is the most obvious. When you have a remote workforce, you need a smaller building to house the people that do have to be there. But there's an actual cost savings to increase productivity employees have at home. I mean, we think a car could break down, you have a sick child, or a snowstorm. The employee would generally take a personal or sick day, and that's a whole day of productivity lost. I mean, people will call in even when they're not sick. So I think an absentee employee, where did I read it? Was something like $1,800 on the low end, up to $3,600 a year on the high end. So I mean, that's a real cost. Um, so there's that. There's
And I
um,
also, not to interrupt you, I also just watched a video with the a CEO, a software company, saying he wants his engineers to come back to work. The engineer said, "Okay, let me think about this. I'm an engineer. You want me stuck in traffic for 2 hours going to work and stuck in
that's
traffic
my
2 hours going back, or
biggest
do you want me to write code?"
right. I mean, that's huge. I mean, I read somewhere it was like 1 in 3 employees would change or choose the ability to work remotely instead of a pay raise. So you're
Yeah,
cutting payroll costs. I mean, that's a real cost. And something like, yeah, 37% of tech workers I read would take a 10% pay cut in exchange for the opportunity to work remotely. So, and it doesn't even have to be full time. I mean, maybe you pull the team in 1 day a week,
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
together. You could do with a smaller building with the new technology tools. Plug in their code, all their voicemails pop up on that phone, and people can move around stations. You don't have to have one station for Joe Blow over here, and it's just so much easier.
And
Um,
and and so the CFO looks at this and says, "Wait a second, this is just this little bit of digital business transformation. Tell me a little more about this stuff and how this can increase productivity, reduce costs." Is that right?
That's right. And it's going back to the employees. I mean, happy employees stay in their jobs. So if
Exactly.
they're happier working even just a day or two at home, they'll be less likely to go out. And I mean, I don't know what employee turnover costs, but it's got to be a lot
Huge,
in
huge.
training. So,
And
um,
when things get back to a little more normal, where people are going to be competing for the best employees right now have said, "Hey, I like this work at home thing." If they're not offering it, it's going to be a competitive disadvantage. I completely believe. I agree with that.
I agree with you too. That's why, we've been really busy the last couple of weeks. Seems like something shifted, and now um, people are moving, making
Yep.
changes, making decisions, planning for the long term.
Yep.
So our whole goal is to help businesses design that flexible workspace with
Yep.
all the great technology tools that keeps the entire company connected while working remotely, even if it's just a day or two a week.
And
I
this
think
is
it's
what
the way
you
we're going.
guys. This is what you guys do. You're the chef. So there's a
Yes.
huge, vast marketplace of technologies. Then there's the end client. You are the in between, the chef, to design technology solutions to help them achieve their desired business outcomes.
We make a meal. We
Yeah,
make a meal,
exactly.
individual meal for them. Yeah.
This is
It's fun.
specifically designed for them.
Yep. You got it.
All right, Amy, thank you for your time. That's what Amy and her clan do.
Good talking to you, Todd.
Good
Have
talking to you too, Amy, and we'll chat soon.
a great day.